Hello, my name is Jenny. I'm a full-time reseller on Amazon, eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And speaking of Mercari, the bomb dropped this morning that they are gonna do away with any kind of seller fees. So we won't be paying anything to sell on their platform. However, the buyer is gonna absorb some of those costs. They're going to be paying a 2.9 processing fee and some kind of 50-cent random fee. I forgot what that was for. They are going to be accepting returns for any reason whatsoever within a 72-hour time frame. Before, buyers didn't have to pay a processing fee and there were no returns allowed unless the item was not as described. So this is going to change everything for Mercari sellers. I'm really worried that sales are going to plummet. Mercari is one of my favorite platforms to sell on because I sell a ton of thrifted used beauty products, and Mercari allows sellers to sell used beauty products on their platform. I did head over to Mercari socials just to see what other resellers were thinking or their take on this huge change that has occurred. And it was a 50-50 split. Some people are like, let's go, no more seller fees, that's great. Other people were like, Mercari, what are you doing? You're gonna drive buyers away, a 2.9 processing fee. Not a good idea. They weren't happy. Other resellers were not happy about the returns. I'm also worried about the return process that now Mercari has enabled for buyers to return for any reason. The reason I am concerned is because there is such a lack of communication sometimes between Mercari and the seller. You can't pick up a phone and call Mercari and talk to an agent. Unlike eBay, where I can reach out on Facebook, their business page, or I can send them a message, or I can actually call somebody on eBay 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. However, when I do call eBay, I like to do it Monday through Friday during the workday because I usually get somebody that is local within the United States. I am just worried that I'm gonna get scammed on Mercari. Somebody's gonna buy something new from me, a new beauty product, and then return it in used condition, and there will be a forced return. I am hoping, beyond hope though, that Mercari will have some safety things in place for sellers so we will not get scammed. I'm just worried that Mercari buyers will figure out loopholes to scam sellers if they buy something new and then they return it in used condition. It's just the lack of communication between the seller and the platform has been very difficult. I am personally going to continue to sell on Mercari. I have over 400 listings on there. I'm not going to deactivate all of my listings. I saw some people on their social media pages say, that's it, Mercari, I'm done. I'm getting rid of all my listings, closing my account. I think that's pretty harsh, and I think you should just give it some time and see what happens and see how this all plays out. And that's why I cross-list on multiple platforms, because when something goes wonky with a platform, I need it out. Like, I don't want to be like stranded and not have anything moving or whatnot. So anyway, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to see what happens, and it might all go to heck, who knows. But that 2.9 processing fee, I think that might be a killer. I might have to offer free shipping on some items now because the prices are going to go up for buyers. I think sales might plummet because of the fee. No one wants to pay those extra fees. I mean, it's just a pain. No one wants to. So we shall see what happens. It'll be very interesting, and I will keep you updated here what I'm selling, if it's working, whatnot. I have been a little MIA on here because I went on a lot of trips this winter looking for discontinued products to sell on Amazon and then some on eBay and other platforms. I had the best time. I went to the United States Virgin Islands, I went to St. Thomas, St. Croix, and Puerto Rico, and I bought a bunch of inventory, all discontinued products. I spent $4,000 just on inventory alone. I spent $10,000 overall on flights, hotels, food, Uber, rental cars, and that also included my husband. I pay for our trips when we do this because this is my thing and I'm not going to make him pay. He is a willing participant and also my employee. I'm going to do a video about what I bought, what has sold so far, and what you might want to look for if you are traveling around the United States, or if you want to check it out yourself and go to the Caribbean and find products to sell on the internet to pay for your vacation. I'm going to end this video with some thrifted, used, and a little bit of new beauty products that I have sold on Mercari. I want Mercari to work out. I want it to be successful. I love that platform. I love selling thrifted beauty on there. So this video is just going to share what I sold, how much I netted after platform fees and cost of goods. I like to do these because it kind of gives new people that are just starting to sell some ideas, and then it kind of takes out the hype of what you see on social media. Like, people like to say, I made $1,000 selling this, or I made $500, and it's not always like that. Selling is a roller coaster, ups and downs. Sometimes you have some banger sales, and then sometimes, you know, you're just getting along by just making a few bucks here and there. So it just really varies. And this, to me, is a realistic view of what my selling journey looks like when I'm selling thrifted beauty products. So anyway, here we go.
Thrifted beauty products are so much fun to sell. So here's some that I've sold, how much I made, and how long it took me to sell them. Victoria's Secrets, I netted $14, took 4 months to sell. Black Tie Gentleman, I netted $24, and it took 2 months to sell. Avon took 7 months to sell, and I netted $32. This body oil, I made $18, and it took 6 months to sell. Mary Kay, I netted $21, and it took 3 months to sell. The Lancome was garbage. I netted $56 on the Crabtree and Evelyn, and it took 5 months to sell. I made $20, and it took 7 months to sell. I listed the Opalescence on Poshmark. I netted $13. It took 7 months to sell. The Healing Garden took 5 months to sell, and I netted $16. The Dusting Powder, listed it on Poshmark, and I made $26. Took 4 months to sell. Avon, I netted $28. Sold within the first month. Jaguar sold within 2 months, and I netted $17. Shea Moisture, I made $11, and it took 2 months to sell. Asprey Purple Water netted $9, and it took 6 months to sell. Chanel netted $44, took 6 months to sell. Listed the Neutrogena on Poshmark, netted $100, took 11 months to sell. Tree Hut took 9 months to sell, and I made $8. Justice Perfume took 9 months, netted $5, core memory unlocked. La Octaton netted $52, sat on my shelf for 6 months. It took me a total of 6 months to sell all of the units in this one bag. The last thing to go was the curl cream, netted $15. Avon sold within the month, netted $20. Listed the Burt's Bees on Poshmark, sold within 10 months, netted $21. Final Net Hairspray, netted $18, took 8 months to sell. Bath & Body Works, netted $24, took 1 month to sell. Bobbi Brown took 17 months to sell. I netted $23.
I can sell on eBay. It's brand new. I checked.
This French perfume took 18 months to sell, and I netted $46.